So I am adopted. My mom was 17 when she got pregnant with me, and my father was 15. My mom is white and my dad is black. My mom hid her pregnancy for the entire 9 months. She did not tell anyone. She tells me that she wore hoodies to high school. There was no prenatal care. And her family did not find out until she went into labor. And so, because her dad was prejudiced, she was like, I cannot tell this man that I just had a baby by a black man. So she hid her pregnancy the entire 9 months. My adoptive parents are pastors and they have fostered over 45 kids. And so a local private adoption agency reached out to them and they were like, hey, we have this baby girl who's about to go into foster care. Can you reach out to any members in your church and ask if they want to take her in? Because I was actually placed with a family and they could not handle taking care of a little infant newborn baby. So I actually wasn't properly bonding. They complained that I cried all the time. And so my dad was like, sure, you can bring the baby to one of our Sunday church services. And so he's on stage talking about me and he's about to propose to the church, hey, if anybody wants to become a foster family, let us know. And from what my dad tells me, he says that he looks at me and he's like, actually, you all will have to find your own daughter because I'm taking her home. And out of 45 kids that they fostered, which were all boys, I was the only girl that they ever took in and I was the only girl that they ever adopted. And so because my adoption was done through a private agency, I could not meet my mom until I was 18. And so what we had to do when I was in high school, I reached out to the adoption agency and they're like, yeah, we have her information, but you have to send us letters first and we will read them and then we'll seal them up again and then we will send them to you directly. So of course I used to throw in hints. I used to kind of give hints about my high school and kind of just landmarks and stuff. And so my mom knew early on where I went. And so we always joke about how she knew the code that I was using and the type of language, and that was really cool. So she would send me CDs and I would learn what type of music she likes. And we would just talk about whatever I felt like writing in these letters. And on my 18th birthday, I got to meet her and my grandmother and my aunt. And so since then, we've been in touch. I actually I've seen my mom probably about 10 times since I turned 18. So in the last 16 years, I've seen my mom up to 10 times. And each time is so healing for me. And there's a lot still to work around because I'm 34 now. And so she goes above and beyond to always make sure that I'm taken care of. And actually the name she wanted to give me at birth was Jessica. And on my birth certificate, it actually says baby girl because she signed away her rights. And so I did not have a name. And so when I had a daughter, I named her Selah Jessica. So I was able to give my daughter the name that my mom always wanted to give me.